Hey, what's up? My name is Mason, and I'm a Bewilder guide. And today, while I enjoy my morning coffee in my local park, I thought I'd tell you one of my favorite Bewilder stories. This is the story of Bezzi the Yeti. You know who Bezzi is, right? She's the adorable adventure Yeti. She looks like this. Well, this is the story of how Bezzi and all her best friends adventured all across Los Angeles. So open up your adventure guides and let's tell the story of Bezzi's great cosmic journey. It all started in Echo Park Lake. Bezzi was hanging out with one of her really good friends, Flip the Phoenix, and Flip was about to admit something really personal to Bezzi. But before I tell you that part, let's talk a bit about Echo Park Lake.
Echo Park Lake is an awesome park that has a huge lake in the middle of it. It's a fantastic place for picnics, hangouts, and you can even ride a swan boat. It was first created in 1870 as a reservoir for drinking water, though I wouldn't drink from it today. And then in 1892, it was changed to a scenic park, and people still love to go there today. In the center of the park, there's an old statue called the Lady of the Lake that has stood watch over the park since 1934. That's 90 years. Crazy. There is a ton of character in this park, and it's full of fun people and animals, like this parrot. Hola. But really, this park is full of different types of birds. Mainly, you'll see this Canadian goose here. These geese are quite large, and you can see them everywhere at the park. Sometimes it feels like there's more geese than people here. These birds love to stick together, and they can be seen flying around in big V's in the sky. They're really funny birds. These little ones are Bezzi's favorite. They're called American coots. These little foragers are chicken-like ducks with bone-white beaks and bright red eyes. They're very active, curious creatures, and they have crazy, large, yellow-green feet. We've also got the classic white-feathered, orange-billed American pekin duck, and the green-headed mallard. This hard-working duck is called the cinnamon teal, and it can be found foraging in shallow water with its head partly submerged, searching for food. And lastly, we have this sneaky creature. It's the great egret. Watching this bird stalk around is incredibly fun. And also, please don't feed the birds of this park. The wildlife has specialized diets, and they can become malnourished or sick if fed the wrong foods. Echo Park Lake is also home to beautiful plant life. The weeping willow is one of Bezzi's favorites. This graceful giant is known for its wispy, ground-sweeping branches and long, slender leaves. The branches hang down like dramatic vines. And here's a little bitty one. So cute. And I'm sure you've seen these all over Los Angeles. This is called a bird of paradise because of its exotic appearance, with unique and brightly colored flowers that look like the head of a bird. Speaking of birds, the geese of this park love this tall California bulrush. These freshwater marsh plants are home to the many geese of the park, and you can see them coming in and out of it, using it as shelter. There's also a ton of lily pads where the tadpoles hide. If you look closely, you can see little tadpoles swimming around, sort of. And if you come around in June, you will see these beautiful pink lotus flowers blooming in the lake. This little flower is what the lake is known for, and because lotuses rise from the mud without stains, lotuses are often viewed as a symbol of purity. Anyways, back to the story. Bezzi and Flip decided to hop on a swan to get a good look at the lake. This is one of Bezzi's favorite things to do at the park. You can rent a boat for about 1 hour at a time, and it's only $7 for anyone under the age of 18. However, if you're under the age of 15, you will need a parent to ride with you. While enjoying their ride around the lake, Flip admitted that although he comes to this park often, he's too shy to introduce himself to the local birds of the area. He really wishes to be accepted by them, but feels like since he's literally a bird made of fire, that they will think he's weird. Bezzi explains that these birds are actually super accepting of all kinds. You can even see them all hanging out together. Pigeons, ducks, geese, swans, they're all friends here. All you have to do is make an introduction. But Flip says that's the hardest part. I wish I knew a fun game to introduce myself.
Do you know any fun games or tips and tricks to help Flip introduce himself to the birds of Echo Park Lake? Well, try some out. Let me know your favorite. If they work, Flip might reward you with a really special gift.